So you should be able to hear me. And that's the good thing. Because I'm going local. Don't you know I'm local? The files, the Peter files, the Epstein files. Hell, the fucking British, the British. They're playing in a frying pan like spam. You're going Sam, bam, on the Sam. But oh, I'm going to maintain. Going insane. I'm going to practice for a little bit, and then I'm going to play some Help Wanted. Some Help Wanted 2. Even though that game, I just haven't downloaded any other ones. Come back. Oh. Oh. One, two, three, 1, 2. Oh, I got him on the exit. Anyway. Do I believe a lot of the things that I'm seeing on Instagram? Like, I download Instagram, and it's the most mind-warping shit I've ever seen, right? Like, I've just taken fucking mushrooms. Like, a lot of my, like, it was fun. It was like goth women and cool stuff, and now it's just, oh, they're lying to you. Feel like your skin. They're lying to you. This is just the start. And I'm just, huh? What? No. Like, they're controlling you. This isn't normal. Like, I'm just like, come on, come on. Like, a lot of my Instagram feed is very depressing. Which is why I'm playing this. Because, like, I think I had a dream last night, and I don't remember it actually. I don't think it was good. So I was just like, yeah, I have to get off this. Like, I haven't had a dream in a while. Like, and that just says something. It says I've been in a normal mental state for quite a while now. Now they're telling me to peel off my skin, I get a dream. And that's just not what I don't want to go crazy. Huh? There's a pen on my floor. Like, oh, there's humans in the meat. There's humans in the meat. There's humans in the meat. They're poisoning you. There's poison in you. There's chemicals in the water. There's chemicals in the water. And I'm just like, please, I just want to look at goth women, bro. This is not what I signed up for. So, I have to get off Instagram. They control the banks. They control the banks. Become free. And it's just like, yeah, I'm like, do I believe some of it? I mean, I don't think you have critical thinking skills if you don't believe in at least one conspiracy theory. I think you're a physiological zombie. I'm sorry. If you do not believe a single one of those listeners are doing anything fishy, right? If you think the government won't lie to you, you're fucking wrong. They will, and they have. Got bombs. And I've got chongs. But I've never wanted to learn about it because I know how demented people are. So I'm just like, even the mere existence of like the CIA and Secret Service and all that just shows me they've got shit to hide. Do I want to learn about it? No! And now have I learned about it and lost a couple hours of sleep over it? Yep. Lost about 3 hours of sleep researching. Because I need to stay factual. And you know what's pretty factual? The fucking Epstein files. That's like basically 100% true. The amount of bullshit they talk about in there. Time travel, cannibalism, 9/11. But they do use code words. So, time travel and the genetic implications of time travel could be substances they're using. Because they did have very toxic plants on the island. Like death angels or some shit. That are like very good tranquilizers. Epstein had a bunch of them. Which are all in the files, which is all basically truth. And you can like search up the files. They were going to create a place called Candy Cooks. They eat a lot of pizza and grape soda, and they have jerky lessons and cream cheese with 1 million babies, which are all in the files, and I've seen. And yeah, I'm British, right? And you lot are not mad enough. You lot are not mad enough for people with guns. Right, you are not mad. I'm just sorry. Like, peaceful riots may not be enough. And I know it's a great peaceful riot, so definitely. They definitely are trying to get rid of that liberty. But I just think you shouldn't take this. They have a lot of code words, so it's hard to distinguish when they're talking about pizza parties and they're actually just like, yo, we're eating kids. I believe there's three. Okay, so like if you don't believe any of that, which I've researched, I've literally got the file names, right, and I could show you, and I've got like I've downloaded them of like the damning, like all files, right, that are in the Epstein files are there for a reason. They won't get hoaxes. Obviously, they're keeping files about Epstein, right, because right, they want to spread misinformation. They have those files, right, because it was important in the case. Right, so while they're talking about genetic mutation and time travel, whilst being a prolific sex trafficker and cannibal, with rumours of them eating humans and children, and him being tied with Putin and Islam, and Trump being one of the first Jewish presidents, which is not really reported on, but it is said in numerous instances by Jewish interviewers, like, you are the first Jewish president, right? Even though he apparently he's a Christian. He's a something like Judas Christian or something. Like, that's what it says online, but then it literally, the article below it, he keeps getting called Jewish. Doesn't mean he is, but does that tell you? Why do the people in the Jewish riddle me that one, man. Why do they think he is? Maybe the things he's doing? I'm not anti-Jew. I never saw a Nazi in the Epstein file. We're the good guys. We're the good guys. It's weird that all the people that were victorious in history were the right people. Every single person who was right won. It's weird how that works. It's like they can make the history books or something. It's like they could technically lie, but they would never do that. They would never lie to us. We just weren't there. Where's the pilot? Where's the real pilot? We're not angry enough. I can tell you that much. We're not angry enough. I can tell you some of them, I don't believe. But you gotta at least play devil's advocate. Play devil's advocate. Go, what if they're right? And the people, the faceless corporations are lying to me. Maybe not all of it's truth. Maybe some of it's just money grabbing. There's still weird, corrupt people in conspiracy theories. That's not crazy to say. But let's just say one of them is right. They may be splicing the meat. They may be poisoning the water. Maybe not on purpose. But it's happening. Doesn't stop the problem that it's happening. Oops. Yeah, I need a proper shot on that. Shut up. Lockjaw. And I have taken college, and I know like witchcraft and spiritual work is not illegal. And it does interest me. It does interest me. I'm not religious. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in demons. Demons not as much, ghosts definitely. I don't think Satan's coming through my wall. But the weird things. Just the weird things. Just the weird things. That was smashing, darling. I got to 15 on some of these. I need to hit all of them. But yeah. I do think if none of it was to be believed and there's just a bunch of coke, which this is kind of confirming they're kind of not. They're kind of, this conspiracy theories are kind of right. If they're not to be believed, right? This might be bad. This might be bad. I needed a hit think I was dead anyway, as soon as I missed those 3. But look, I got to round 15, you know. That's crazy to me. I got round to 15 once. I wanted to see if I wasn't going to jinx anything, but I really, really, really wanted to beat round 15. So basically, the Epstein files confirms everyone was right. Right. But now I'm listening to these new conspiracy theorists, and I'm just like, someone's got to be wrong. There's no way. But like, his ties, I do agree that Epstein is the thread that unseams the entire t-shirt. Like, you pull on him, right, and the entire thing goes. And I think they said that. If you want to arrest people, the entire system collapses. Have you seen the system? Is it not great? You're just admitting, like, oh yeah, they're pretty bad people, but if you wanna take him down, you're gonna take all of us down. And we're kind of like, yeah. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we want that? Like, especially with, like, Prince Andrew. Glad we're doing stuff. And, like, the French and British, like, services are, like, trying to get files, which is good. Because guess what? The files we have at the moment is only 2%. They say they're releasing 6 million files, right? And there's about 50 terabytes, or like 15 terabytes. I can't remember, I'm autistic, right? But it's either 50 or 15 terabytes. And we've got about 2% of that. We've gotten 2%. And we've only gotten 2%. 10 months late, right? And we're only supposed to be getting 6 million files of the Epstein log. So there's about 15 to 50 terabytes of files, which, because how old they are, let's say 720p, that's about 400 hours of footage per terabyte. And let's say it's not at 720p because of the time. Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of footage, or millions, trillions of files. Because PDFs ain't, which is what file format they're on the official website. If we do PDFs, right? Trillions. An unfathomable amount, right? And we're only getting 6 million? I really hope we get this. We get something. The files we have are so incriminating, right? And they're leaving out... First of all, we've only got half. And they're leaving out even more. Groove is in the heart. 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 Hitting his hoo-hoo. I couldn't ask for another. I couldn't ask for another. Sorry, this song fucking slaps. But yeah, the amount of research I've done. Epstein Timeline 2026. Pretty good website. The actual government Epstein list. Pretty good. Just search file names on like Instagram. For like, or search up Jeff 2, right, which is like an unofficial archive website, which shows you all the incriminating shit, right? It's almost like we're were filing the files for them. So DefTube, JPhotos, Flight Logs, Gmail, Jetmail, all of those really good sources, right? Because trying to find files in the actual government website is really hard unless you know keywords, because they will search keywords, or you know files. Like, you can't look through data sets and just sift through. You can't just go dataset 10, right, and search through them, sadly, which is what I wanted to do. So these other websites are pretty easy to, like, making them more digestible. JeffTube is probably your best bet. It's where all the clips from, I don't know, TikTok are, right, of him, like, in front of his camera, them doing weird shit, just all. Who's in the heart? Fuck it, please. But yeah. Really? Okay, I can understand why. I'm a fucking back shooter. But yeah. JeffTube, and there's nothing like, I mean, there's still, like, very nasty stuff. We are talking about a sect. But in DefTube, because they give you, like, a list, right? So if it's straight up porn, right, they'll go, these are not on JeffTube, but these are still files. Right, if you want to go see them, here's the link, or here's the code, pull them in the government website. So it's just do us, screw us, spin us, and help our aint long. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I think those are the only good websites I've actually seen. I will bet Clark Bear Twinks Cornwall will be eradicated. Oh shit. Ah, no, I'm fine. Pints will get cheaper. Just harm over the game. You get pants live on time. Can I have mine? Badge. That's edge. Badge. I can't be on fucking reels. I can't be on reels. That's why I'm playing games. But yet again, there was a very valid point that the conspiracy theorist said, and it was the Department of Memes, which is a real department in the government, in the USA government, is basically meme control, right? Because guess what that is? Propaganda. Like hold me for a moment, right? They have a meme department, right? They track and control what's hot, right? Did do a deal that took the algorithm out of China's hand. Right, I can do round 6 whilst talking. Right, but they have a meme department. Which just means if they needed to put a message out, that wouldn't, or if they needed to influence the public pretty good way of doing that. Sit on that one for a minute. Just the mere existence of that department is fishy to me. Like, if none of this goes like, oh, the government would never do this, and, like, they have an entire department centered about looking at what the public's ideas are through music. And I believe that they can. I mean, anyone could influence them, but when they take the data and the algorithm at China's hands, right? They have this department. Then what else can influence them? Apart from the algorithm that shows you what you are, what is a person. So they could if you're watching too much anti-government media, they wipe that. I 100% think they wipe that. Right? If you're watching too much content that's against the current political thing, I bet they wipe that. I'm in the UK, so I do believe I still have my Chinese spy. Which is thank fuck. I do believe all American have different algorithms. Which is interesting. Because it's weird that they were going to ban just because of the chokehold TikTok had. And the lack of control they had over it. I can tell you that much. That's a point. That one. I believe that one is like that. I do believe that one's true. Like out of all of them, like the person in the meat, the person in the water, the frog is gay. Like, I'll do it when I believe it. Right. But like, no one's immune to propaganda. You see something enough times, it becomes truth. So if they're influencing my memes, right, and stuff I indulge in on a regular basis, and it says conform with the government, I wouldn't be fucking none the wiser. No one's immune. Why do you think, like, let's just take an example, like Russia stays in power. I do think there's something more sinister in Russia than just propaganda. But they control so much of the public through what basically we're getting. And I wonder if Putin had anything to do with that. If they met up with Trump at any point in history for a peace. It's just control. It's just everything. Everything links. If you don't think so, you're fucking wrong. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but first of all, fucking still lag, which is crazy because I've actually toned down the amount of settings on my thing. Not by much, because it actually affected performance. Like my quality actually got noticeably worse. But I was having like a 3000 resolution, right, and I was only pumping like 180, 1080. My computer was doing all that. It was just like, yeah, I'm using so much computer power getting this like 3K resolution, right? But why am I doing that when sorry, I can't think. This song's a bit too heavy. A bit too heavy. Let me, Motherfucker, am I shooting my shotgun? I did. But, yeah. I could say the performance is pretty good, though. It's just when it loads, like, that one was a big, massive lag spike. You can see it because my screen goes black. Yours wouldn't. My eye would just freeze. But as soon as... If I, like, freeze or, like, jitter, my screen goes black. Anyway. Talking about the evil, evil companies. I really do think... Now, no one's immune to propaganda, but, like, who do you know who's telling the truth to you? It's so hard. Like, oh, yeah, no one's immune to propaganda, but what do you know is truth? That's what. Do you do something that's aligned with your own beliefs? What about if you believe the wrong thing? Look at that, man. Ducks are going 8 billion miles per hour. Right. And they immediately get spooked if I miss. Oh, I got one. Did I not get that one? No, I didn't. I mean, I got that one. Oh my goodness. Let's get into those later rounds, man. But yeah. I gotta say what I have to say here because these rounds are getting intense. I got you because you got that something that I need in my life to give it to me. Well, I do think that what I believe in is not so much propaganda because I don't heavy believe into one thing or heavy believe into another thing. I'm very indecisive because I don't think there's been anything I 100% agree with. Like, views wise. Like, there's always one weird thing that I go, that's just not true, is it? What is that? That might just be the... Because I actually cast shadows. Like, what is that? It didn't change, so it's not that. Is it this? No. Weird. Well, yeah. So if I just don't heavily believe in anything, and I'm highly doubt or play devil's advocate, always two sides of the coin. 3, 4. No! I missed 2. Used 3 shots as well. Oh, don't tell me I missed it. Oh, yo, I'm... You need to hit every duck apart from 2. And I already missed 3. No one's immune to propaganda is, like, the scariest thing to me. Because, like, they just influence everything you believe. I do think Christianity was just to keep people from touching themselves. It was a heavy control thing. It might be rooted in the God of the Gaps. It might be rooted in, I don't know, the God of the Gaps, hysteria, people's want for conclusions, right? And then it just became a business. And it just became a way for the church to be like, stop touching yourself. Big man upstairs. You'll watch you. I don't believe that. I just believe it's so outdated. If you believe in Christianity, you don't believe in the Big Bang. I don't believe in the Big Bang. I also believe in the big collapse. Which, when it expands so much, it will collapse upon itself. I believe the sun will explode. So all of this doesn't fucking matter. I don't believe you. I wouldn't hate you for believing in religion. It's really nice. It teaches morals. It teaches shit like that. Like, don't stab anyone. Don't touch anyone. Be nice. It teaches pretty nice stuff. But if you have your own moral compass, then you fucking don't need it. It also gives us a sense of community. People that believe the same thing as you. You come up and you hold hands and you sing. It's pretty nice. Do I believe in the Bible? Nope. Do I believe in the Quran? Nope. I wish I did. Because it would be nice, it would be community, it would be... knowing there's an afterlife as well. Oh. There's stuff in that. Well, it would be nice. No, I don't believe it. I'm very much like... what happens after death? When you weren't born, the feeling that you, how you felt when you weren't born. Yep. That. The ability of non-existence, like the feeling of non-existence. Like that's what it would feel like. What it felt like before you were born, which is what I think happens after death. I do hope I get reincarnated, not into a frog or anything, but my energy gets put back into the ground. But will I still be there? Will this still be here? No. Will I still exist? No. But you know. Show me a little bit of proof. Show me a little bit of proof. Alright. And I'll be a believer. But what is the difference? Why would I... Like, there's so many religions. Right, what's saying your religion's the better one? Or the truth? Why me being brought up here makes me a Christian. Why don't they get to be a Christian? Why do they have their own one? Why me being brought up in this country and I'm brought up in the right religion? But there's religion over there that's just the exact same thing. Doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But you know, I don't judge them. I've had plenty of friends that are Christian. I don't judge. They're normally very nice and very sweet, so. I never judge them. But will they ever convert me? Fuck no, but guess what? They've never tried. They've been very nice like that. They were just like, yeah. I go there on Saturdays. Sundays. And they put fucking Bible verses in their biome. They do no harm. And now my day, so I can lose control on Saturday. And I'm blow it all away. I'm getting pretty good with these slow ducks though. But yeah. Ah, no. Shit. Fuck it. 2, 3, no. 1. Are we all in? Yep. I don't like the phase. Like, how long does it wait? It waits so long. 1, 2. Counting is also a big part of this game. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Because if I go past 5, I need to clock it again. So I can chamber it. So this might be 4. So there's still 1 in the chamber. So I don't have to clock it. But if I go past 5, I need to chamber it. I need to chamber 1 and then put 1 in. Because it's 4 plus 1 in the chamber. Which every gun has. But it's weird that you have to like reload, shoot, then reload again to get all the bullets. In like modern video games. But I've played the original Gears of War. And you can reload, but you hit a skill check. So you can reload if you hit a reload button again. Like, you hit a skill check to reload. Like, it's crazy. And you reload faster. Which I find really fun. Because I do think reload time shouldn't stagnate. I don't know how to balance it. I think a skill check is valid. Oh, shit. Yeah, I failed that. Oh, no, I didn't. So is this one that I'm going to need to chamber? You see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's not going to let me put another one in. Because it's all full up. Until I chamber 1. And then put 1 in. Now it's just fucking lying to me. Distance. And now I didn't even pick one. What the fuck? See? This song is really bad when it's not edited. Because it hasn't even said I feel intoxicated. Got me intoxicated. You got me intoxicated. You got me intoxicated. You can tell me. Look at round 9, right? And as soon as it hits round 10, the difficulty spike. Like this is definitely the soft limit is 10, which is weird. But then you look at like the levels, and it doesn't go past 8. So. Why are you practicing to 15? But I would love an endless mode. Like, you do just need to practice to around a little bit more. Obviously, because it's practice. So if you practice more than what's needed, then the shit that you haven't... Like, it's lying to me. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not lying to me. Oh, that's 2. 1. I mean, that was... I haven't clocked it. I mean, I tried to clock it, but it didn't fucking listen. Now these... Okay, so number 10. Let's see when it ramps up. Oh, shit. Because 5 is very generous. Missing 5 first is very generous. Jiminy Christmas. I think as soon as it hits past 10, it just goes uber. Because okay, let's see if they get. Let's see if they speed up. Okay, not that bad. I mean, if it didn't lag me, bro, like a lot of this is a lot of lag. What I'm getting now. Yeah. It might be Jova. Why lag me on the level? Like, why lag me now? I gotta hit that with a duck, and now my gun's stuck. Reckon you can? Oh, imagine. 1, 2, 3. So 12, it might be 12. Yo, stop lagging me, bro. Stop lagging me. Anyway. Yeah, so I did lose sleep last night. Over a lot of shit. Bro, I downloaded real. These bitches are too fast. I think it's 13, where it scales stupidly. I'm just clicking at it. Yeah, I've already lost. Yeah, you see this bullshit. Because sometimes they hit the wall and bounce off, but other times they just. Well, time to rock with the bickety buck bumble. Down the road, it's time to rock with the bickety buck bumble. Bop to the bop to the bum to the bass, bum to the buck to the bumble. Bum to the buck to the bumble. Bum to the buck to the bum to the bass, bum to the buck to the... Stop lagging me, bro. To the boo to the bum to the bass to the bass to the bass to the bass. I can tell you right now. Maybe it's because I got so many tabs open. Get rid of this one. To the bum to the bass, bum to the boo to the... Bum to the boo to the bum to the bum to the boo to the... Boo to the bum to the bass, bum to the boo to the... Bum to the boo to... I can close duck season, and let's get some help wanted on. To the bass, bum to the buck to the bumble. Bum to the buck to the bum to the bass, bum to the buck to the bumble. Bum to the buck to the bumble. Bum to the buck to the bumble. Boo to the boo to the boo to bum to the bass to the bass to the bass. Let's play some pistol whip. Bum 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 bum. CPU usage. Pistol whip. You should be getting pistol whip. I believe this may also be a bit too complex for my own PC. You know what the crazy thing is? This graphics card I really, but it's still like a 40 quid graphics card. Like, I find that ridiculous. Like, I go into CEX and I literally look at the graphics card that does really shit here, right? And it's just like, oh yeah, 40 quid. I was like, this shit's ass! Why would you ever buy this? And go like, yeah, you're just cooking. This. It's like genuinely like 40 quid. It didn't load in. Meta Horizon link is not working correctly. I know you're lying. Because I have my headset on. What? The War of 80... That's interesting. I think my file got corrupted. It's not letting me access my hard disk drive. Yeah, my hard disk drive's completely disconnected. Or not being discovered. Well, that's interesting. It's happened before. Have I got anything that's not in my hard disk drive? Have I got anything in my SSD? Fuck off. Like, my SSD is this one. No, I didn't save anything to my SSD. I don't know why it does this. I haven't figured it out yet. But it still says I've got... It still recognizes files. If the location on... Oh, it might be the internet. Why does the internet have an effect on my hard disk drive? What? Why would it have an effect on my hard disk drive? I'm gonna launch DVD and see if it like shits the bed. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Oh my goodness, I could play the PTB. Yeah, an error has occurred. Missing game executable. Yeah, my hard disk drive just doesn't exist anymore. Why? I was just playing Duck Season off my hard disk drive. How autistic is this? Well, join us on our community broadcast, community livestream happening right now. I could play the PTB, which is interesting. But why does my hard disk drive disappear? And why does it say make sure your internet's correct? Dude, why does internet have an effect on my... Maybe if I'm accessing files through my hard disk drive that are connected to the cloud? But why would that... Maybe internet games, even though I don't play internet games, because I think they suck dick, apart from DBD. But DBD's pretty good. When it wants to be. So... Well, the only way I sorted it out was I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I may have to... I've got 3 hard disk drives. I've got 3 hard disk drives, and the D is the only one that disconnects randomly. I've only got 2 plugged in. I've got a disk drive, like a actual like disk copier, disk reader. I don't know, disk engraver, something. I got, and that's plugged in. But I don't, and I have 3 hard disk drives. 2 from my PC, 2 from another just shit I scavenged. And it's interesting. And letter D, disk drive D, is the only one that disconnects. But it has all my shit in it. So Do you reckon I just unplug it and plug it? I wonder. Have you ever been punched in your motherfucking face? And you say I'm wait. Come on, hard disk drive. Which one is it? Well, the small one's my SSD. That one's cool. So I've got two. It might be my cable. It might be this one. Stop it. I might have to change cable. Let's see if that works. I think it's the blue cable. I think that one's killing me. I learned a lot about PCs through this. No. Which one? So, local disk F. Okay, so let's see what gets disconnected over this. I need a fucking label. This one? It's not F. This one is not F. Which means this one is F. So, so that's F. So when I plug this, F should not exist. Should it? F shouldn't exist. Does F exist? F does exist. You lie. This is a hard disk drive. This PC, local disk F. Yeah, F shouldn't exist. I've unplugged it. Oh, I don't think it exists. Yeah, the local disk F not responding. So that one is F. So the bottom one is F, the top one is D. Can I get a Sharpie? End process. Interesting. That's interesting. So I've unplugged F and it completely fucking crashed my PC. So F is the bottom one. Give me a Sharpie. I need to fucking remember this. So D is that one. And F is that one. So maybe I do this. Because I don't use F. So if I use the blue cable on F, then I go and plug my SSD. That was pretty cool. My Samsung SSD. That is just skyrocketing in price, by the way, because SSDs and like RAM at the moment is crazy. How do you scan for new components? Is it Task Manager? No. Device Manager, yes. I need to be a genius to figure this shit out. Storage controllers, storage software devices, software components, mice, keyboards, human interfaces, universal bus station, system devices. Disk drives. It's only detecting one. Options. Action. Scan for hard changes. Dude, I have got 2 disk drives plugged in. Not my Samsung SSD. I have legacy hardware. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't understand how this works. I only have SSD, which adds nothing because it's really small. Really small SSD. It has all my VR stuff, but it has no game. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop streaming. Basically just reset my computer.